Barbecue and Catering. Vote online for Beef Butter Barbecue today.
Hi, I'm Daryl from Little America.
Blake and his cousin Connor are here with their families from Madison today. What's your favorite ride? Connor's older sister, Cassie, told me her favorite is the go-karts. Mom loves that she can bring a picnic basket, and Dad enjoys miniature golf. There's fun for the whole family at Little America, where big fun is only a few miles away.
Choosing a treatment for your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, can be overwhelming. So ask your doctor about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start. It's the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine treatment. So far, more than 5 million Botox treatments have been given to over 850,000 chronic migraine patients.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
Need help with a consumer issue? Contact News 3 Now's Call for Action.
Right now, 1 year after James Yablonsky disappeared in Sauk County, hear from his family on how they're holding out hope.
Plus, new jobs coming to Wisconsin thanks to a big condiment brand. We'll tell you who it is.
Radar out there, some storms and showers moving over southern Wisconsin. We'll talk about when that's going to end.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Shane Hogan.
And I'm Leah Lynchide. The sun's starting to peek out as we watch these lines of storms move out of the Dane County area.
Yeah, moving right past us. I did just take a little brief look outside. Still a little dark, but things are starting to pick up a little bit as that sun is coming up.
Meteorologist Savannah Brito is keeping an eye on the chance for any more severe weather today, Savannah.
Yeah, guys, I think we are going to continue to see these stronger storms move out of southern Wisconsin. Right now, they're moving east or southeast, still slow at about 30 miles per hour, but at least we're seeing improvement. Dane County, most of Dane County at this point in time is dry. We still do have showers moving out of Dane County near Columbus, and then these exiting southeastern Dane County, still affecting areas east of Stoughton, also near Henryville. And then we do have these over kind of just to the north of Janesville right now near Magnolia. This cell then to the east and south, or west and southwest of Spring Grove. So still active on radar, but at least these are almost exiting southern Wisconsin. These will continue to race out of here along the lake over the next about half an hour to hour. So most of Dane County at this point is dry, but we've really seen lots of rainfall rates, heavy rain, and also some winds associated with this. But this is not the only round of showers and thunderstorms we're going to see. I do think we'll see additional rainfall rates, especially southeast of Madison, where those storms are still trailing behind. But later this afternoon, we could see that second round. Right now, the best chance of severe weather is going to remain to our south, south of Madison. Better chances near the border and even across northern and central Illinois, guys. I think that's where the better chances of severe weather, at least later today, are going to remain. But we are under a low-level risk for this afternoon.
All right, Savannah, on top of it, thank you. Well, the family of missing Sauk County teen James Yablonsky continues to hold out hope that they can find him.
That was the message at a Gathering of Hope vigil last night. It's been 1 year since the then 13-year-old went missing near Devil's Lake State Park. And in that year, there are still more questions than answers about where he could be. Our Maddie Heimsch was at the Gathering of Hope and has more.
James's family released balloons with messages like this one that reads, "Come home soon, James." James's father says he believes the teen is still alive and hopes he sees the messages.
I just can't give up. I feel in my heart. I keep saying it. I feel in my heart he's still alive.
The family continues to think of James, hoping that he will return home before another year passes.
There's not a day that goes by that something doesn't trigger me thinking about, stuff that we've done in the past. Every day he's on my mind.
The teen's father, William Yablonsky, has a $10,000 reward out for whoever brings James back home.
How do you give up hope on your son?
James is missing as of June 12th of 2023, reported after leaving his home in his parents' van. Later that day, police find that van near Devil's Lake State Park.
Midnight shift found the van parked alongside the road in the middle of the night.
And his cell phone across the highway. Officers also find a makeshift campsite with some of James's belongings in a wooded area off Highway 12.
He has a phone charger there. He has a pillow that we know of. So that's a good sign.
In the following days, they come to believe the teen's intention is to live off the grid, motivating law enforcement to reduce their presence in the search.
We feel like our added presence at this point could continue to just push him further and further away.
But today, the boy's family believes James isn't away from home on his own accord and that the search efforts must continue. James's family says they won't give up hope. If you know anything about the teen's whereabouts, we have contact information to report tips up right now on channel3000.com.
Thank you, Maddie. Read up on the timeline of events after James went missing and how to submit tips to police over on our Channel 3000 News app.
A Wanakee man is in custody after allegedly driving and running from Monona police. This happened late Tuesday night. According to officers, the suspect was speeding and ran a red light on Stoughton Road. Officers tried to stop him, but he continued driving down Highway 51 towards McFarland. The driver later got back on the Beltline and crashed while attempting to exit onto Fish Hatchery Road. Police say the suspect then got out of the car and ran, but was eventually taken into custody. Authorities say they recovered a loaded gun, drugs, and cash inside that vehicle.
To La Crosse County now, where a man is in custody after the death of his wife. 36-year-old Zachary Fritz was charged with first-degree intentional homicide. His wife was found dead Monday in the town of Shelby with stab wounds and bite marks on her face. Fritz claims she killed herself. A judge has ordered $1 million cash bond in the case.
The Wisconsin Better Business Bureau is warning people about a recent scam which could cost you over $8,000. The scam involves a contractor showing up at your door claiming that your driveway needs repair. They usually don't give details on the pricing or their business itself. They'll try to haggle a price with you and then take a large fee up front. Now, once that transaction is complete, the contractor will do unprofessional or low-quality work if they do any work at all. So the Better Business Bureau wants people to be wary of any unsolicited offers for your driveway.
Some good advice there. A popular soy sauce company is bringing a new facility and new jobs to Wisconsin. Kikkoman breaking ground in Jefferson on its newest production facility. The company says the building will bring around 80 jobs to the area. Kikkoman has already been in the region for years now. This will be its second facility in Wisconsin.
It's a statewide effort. Certainly it's going to make a difference in the lives of people in Jefferson and Jefferson County, but at the end of the day, the footprint of Kikkoman is more than just the sauce they make.
Corporation.
Yeah, some notable figures in attendance, of course. Governor Evers, you just heard from him. The honorary CEO and chairman of Kikkoman also made an appearance alongside local officials from Jefferson. Okay, it's 6:06. Some good news at the grocery store. Prices aren't exactly dropping right now, but they are remaining steady.
We'll take it. That said, if you are looking to borrow money to buy a home, unfortunately, no relief there. Mortgage rates are up to nearly 7%. That's up from 3% back in 2021. Experts are not expecting a significant drop anytime soon either. The Federal Reserve decided to once again keep interest rates the same to ease rising prices. The board now says it only plans one rate cut sometime this year. Previously, the Fed had considered 3 cuts.
We know that reducing policy restraint too soon or too much could result in a reversal of the progress that we've seen on inflation and price stability goals.
Fed Chairman Jerome Powell says the board wants inflation down to just 2%. Some analysts believe a rate cut could come in September, while others believe it may not happen until the end of the year.
Amid that inflation, wages in Wisconsin are up as well. A new report highlighted in the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel shows workers' pay is up 5% from a year ago. The median pay is now up to $59,000. That's slightly above the national median pay of $58,000. The report also shows the pay raise is mostly benefiting younger workers. Those between the ages of 16 and 24 have seen a boost in median pay of 11.6%.
The state of Wisconsin is looking to address the growing demand for licensed workers. The state's Department of Safety and Professional Services has launched a Workforce Ready Wisconsin website. They say it's designed to streamline the process for becoming qualified for certain jobs. The program is also partnering with universities to help students find jobs more easily after graduation. More information is available up on the program's website, workforceready.wi.gov.
It's 6:08. Let's check in with Savannah. She is tracking some storms across the area. What's it looking like, Savannah?
Yeah, guys, still an active radar, especially west of Janesville. This is really the only storm we're watching. Strong, though, moving across Rock County. We'll time out when this is going to end coming up.
And still ahead, find out who will meet in the Division II high school baseball final. That's next.
And we're working for the weekend in the 608 this morning. I'll have 3 things for your family to do in southern Wisconsin.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Brought to you by Toyota.
Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, lease a new Tacoma for $369 a month or get 2.99% APR for 60 months on a new Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
Hanson's windows, roofing, siding, gutters, bathtubs, and showers are guaranteed. Get 50% off installation or enjoy no interest and no payments for 1 year.
Call 1-800-HANSONS. Get it done.
I thought with everything going on, we could all use a little smile break. So this one is on Gruber Law Offices. You're welcome. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today, a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Whether someone is across the neighborhood, across the street, or across the room, you have the power to make them feel right at home. Ritz, a taste of welcome.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Voted 2023 Best Morning Newscast by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association.
Welcome back on a Thursday morning. It's almost the weekend here in the 608.
Oh, yeah. Josh Breiter is here with your weekend planner. What do you got going for us, Josh?
Hey, good morning, guys. It's a busy June in the 608 with events happening all over this Father's Day weekend. Our first of 3 events we're highlighting this morning, brand new in the Madison area. The Madison Nightmares will host the lacrosse team for its home opener on Sunday. First pitch is at 6:05 at the Duck Pond. We had an opportunity to meet the team mascot midnight Wednesday. This groundbreaking league is the first ever to showcase the best female collegiate softball players from across the country. We're told families can expect an atmosphere similar to a Mallards game. The team will play a total of 21 home games, with each game lasting 7 innings. Happening Saturday, you can support Clean Healthy Lakes with Loop the Lake. This is the 12th annual benefit bike ride put on by the Clean Lakes Alliance. It's your at your own pace bike ride around Lake Monona to raise money and awareness benefiting the greater Madison's lakes. Cyclists of all ages and abilities can take in the scenic 13.8-mile loop around Lake Monona, starting and ending at Olbrook Park. The course is open from 9 to 2. Also happening this Father's Day weekend, Bessie's Diner in Janesville is hosting its fly-in or drive-in pancake breakfast. The 6th annual event is taking place Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 2. Bessie's Diner is located at the Southern Wisconsin Regional Airport. It's a great event for the whole family with an all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast, plus the chance to get up and close and personal with new and vintage planes. Remember, we are your home for what's happening in the 608. You can go to channel3000.com and click on the In the 608 section. You can also go to the community calendar in partnership with our friends over at Madison Magazine. Father's Day weekend already. I can't believe it.
Lots going on.
Summer's flying.
What'd you get your dad?
I
mean, he's probably watching,
He's
isn't he?
probably watching.
It's a surprise.
Nice. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Text my sister to see what did we get my dad.
I can confidently say Zach is sleeping, so I got him a nice pair of sunglasses. Nobody tell him.
Oh, that was nice.
That's a good gift.
I know. He never buys, expensive things,
I was waiting to see where you were going to go with that, because
frugal man.
Hey, first Father's Day as a father of 2.
That's true. That's true. So a nice pair of sunglasses.
That's
is for him.
significant.
Good gift.
Yeah. What'd you get your dad?
He's coming to help me move out.
Oh, thank you.
Special,
there you go.
No, I'm going to have something nice waiting for him when he gets here.
My dad's a big fan of practical gifts. Like, don't give something that's going to be wasteful. Like, we want it to be. Sometimes it's just us being together, honestly, or doing something as a family.
Nice.
Because we don't get to do that as much as we'd like to. So that sort of stuff.
Good stuff. You guys are good sons.
We try.
Thank you, Josh.
You bet.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out on social media or email for a chance to be featured.
I'm not sure if you're a good son. You're gifting your father a move out.
It'll be worth it.
All right, it's 6:15. We are taking a peek at some of the pictures that you sent us from last night's storms, and they are stunners. Take a peek at this one. This is from Cali. It's in the town of Gotham in Richland County. Just a really ominous sky out in that neck of the woods.
Very dark, and we've been looking at those shelf clouds all morning. Here's another one on Lake Mendota. You can see that water pretty choppy yesterday as some folks were out on the water. So Savannah is here now telling us what we can expect for today's weather. Savannah, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. We're finally seeing these storms move almost out of the area, still affecting Rock County. That's pretty much the only area that's seeing some stronger storms move across. But I want to note, you can kind of see this defined core once again. You can see a little bit of pink showing up. That's actually hail that's showing up on radar. Nothing is severe, but this is definitely a stronger storm, still holding strength as it moves just to the west of Janesville, also west of Beloit. That is going to affect those areas in Rock County. This is the hail size right now, so you can see where that blue, the darker blue dot is. That's hail up to 1 inch, 1.25 inches in diameter. Usually the National Weather Service will sometimes issue warnings when hail gets to about 1 inch in diameter. That's also quarter-sized hail, but you can see very minimal. If you saw that expand a little bit more, I think we would see a severe thunderstorm warning. That's not necessarily expected, though, and hail actually decreasing with that. This is current, so you can see hail probably about 1/4 inch only in diameter, continuing to weaken. But these have really packed the punch with winds, also some small hail and very heavy rains. You can see that blue contour across lots of the area. That's about 1.5 to 2 inches where the purple dots are. That's 2.5 inches of rain. This all fell from yesterday evening, and then the storms that we saw move across the area this morning. Lots of areas seeing about 2 inches of rainfall. That includes areas north of Madison. Not expecting to affect much of the area as that is moving out of here now. that will move across northern Illinois. That's where the better chance of severe weather is later this afternoon, too. So the Storm Prediction Center increase this further north, so Madison included in this, depending on where the cold front is at that point in time, which I think it will be mostly cleared or at least near the area. That's why I think the better chances also first and foremost across northern Illinois, Rockford, and then even south of that area in northern and central Illinois. We are going to see some showers isolated at best. This is one of the models showing what could happen later in the day, but again, borderline severe. I think we could see a couple stronger storms. This really looks to develop as it makes its way to the lake and northern Illinois. That's where I anticipate all the severe weather to be. Temperatures early this morning in the mid to upper 60s. They did fall a little bit after that rain moved out of the area. We're looking at a high of 85 today, 76 on Saturday. The first half of the weekend definitely better if you have Father's Day plans or are trying to make some. Saturday would be the day to be or go with. Sunday, almost 90. The heat and humidity really returning for Father's Day.
After a 13-year drought, Edgewood is back at the state baseball tournament. It's their 6th trip to Appleton, and the 2 times the Crusaders have reached the finals, they were crowned state champs. Edgewood looking to add to that this year, but first they have to get past Kettle Moraine Lutheran in the D2 semifinals. 5th inning, tied at 2, and Bennett Cagle does his job. Now, the sac fly isn't pretty, but it gets Chet Kramer home to give the Crusaders a 3-2 lead. And let's just say Davis Halblieb was working overtime at State Farm because in the 6th inning, he adds some insurance. The junior splits the diamond to score another as Edgewood is on to the Division II championship game with a 4-3 win.
Well, I don't think you can explain how excited everybody is. I mean, it's a dream come true for a lot of these kids to have that opportunity, and I know they're going to be ready to go. I mean, they've been building for this all year. Now we get the ultimate opportunity, state title game, to kind of see what we can do.
Joining Edgewood in today's championship games, Sun Prairie East. They used a 5-run 6th and a 4-run 7th to dominate Oak Creek in the Division I semifinals. The Cardinals will take on De Pere at 6 and look to win their 10th state championship. It was the rubber match between the Brewers and Blue Jays. In Game 2, the Crew were 0 for 12 with runners in scoring position, remember? Well, Willie Adames fixed that in the 6th. 1 on for Willie and 2 gone. Adames serves up a 2-run jack to center, part of a 5-run inning for Milwaukee. They beat Toronto 5-4 for win number 40 on the year. And that's it for morning sports. Have a great day.
Thank you, Zach. We also now know more about Wisconsin volleyball's schedule for this coming season. They begin with the First Serve Showcase against Louisville. Then they'll face Texas and Stanford at Pfizer Forum. Wow, those are big-time matchups. And then on September 17th, the Badgers will host Marquette. The first conference home game is against newcomers Washington on October 6th. Still ahead this morning, the sport of cricket has come to America.
And in our next half hour, more campaign visits to Wisconsin from both major parties. Find out when and where when News 3 Now This Morning returns.
Wisconsin Broadcasters. Local, trusted, connected.
Hi. Deprioritized. But it's a work call. Oh, a work call? Oh, deprioritized.
T-Mobile home internet relies on cell phone towers, so when their network gets busy,
not the fridge. Come on.
you can be deprioritized.
It's too bad. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Forget T-Mobile cell phone internet. Get home internet that puts you first. Get Spectrum.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. All with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, what have you been trying? I said, well, I've tried this product called Power Swab. And he said, I can't believe how white your teeth are. From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will also get free shipping.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including First Choice Dental for Best Dental Practice and Best Orthodontic Practice. Vote for First Choice Dental on MadisonMagazine.com.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this. We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com. We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
Need inspiration? Shop Pick and Save. For over 30,000 mouth-watering choices, plus savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Pick and Save is worth it every time. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit Plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at your morning. So Linda tweeted this picture at me yesterday. She said that this is a rare Transylvanian naked chicken.
Transylvanian.
Something like that.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So,
all right. We always are learning. We are always learning, especially about animals.
We are indeed, and we love a feathered or a naked chicken.
Cute chickens.
They're cute though. I have a feeling they're out, roaming around, doing their own thing. I like that,
yes.
right?
Linda, thank you for educating us this morning. We appreciate it.
All right, let's get to our trending stories of the day. So enthusiasm for the sport of cricket is finally hitting American soil. Fans flocked to the T20 World Cup cricket game between the U.S. and India. With an estimated 1.5 billion people watching around the world, cricket, of course, is one of the most global sports we have. The team was undefeated coming into the match thanks to a huge upset over Pakistan. I don't know if you guys followed that at all. The U.S. beat them, which was not supposed to happen. They were severe underdogs. So the Americans brought their best game, but unfortunately they did lose to India, so they couldn't quite make it 2 huge wins in a row. But a lot of the U.S. team, those guys are part-timers, so they have day jobs to support themselves and their families. The U.S. has a chance to advance to the quarterfinal round with another match against Ireland, though. That match is tomorrow. So, cricket maybe not on everyone's radar when it comes to sports. It's obviously much bigger in different parts of the world, but really cool to see the U.S. kind of getting a hold of it.
Yeah.
Have either of you played before?
Yeah, I used to play in gym class. We had a unit
Gym class?
that was cricket. So
Wow.
Sycamore High School. Shout out
I never
to them.
have. It looks incredibly difficult.
Yeah,
It was hard.
Ran the mile all the time.
The pacer test.
All right, guys, we're running the mile for the 3rd time this month.
I brought my scooter to do the mile, and my high school gym teacher was not happy. I had to redo it.
I could
smart of you.
understand why.
Okay.
Hey, we've got another sports story for you this morning. This one a little sadder, of course. Basketball legend Jerry West passed away yesterday. He spent his entire playing career with the Los Angeles Lakers and then went on to become one of the great executives of the game. Jerry West, of course, known as the logo of the NBA. Very distinguished career, so we will miss him in the sport of basketball.
Boy, what an honor. A way to be remembered as the logo.
I mean, it doesn't get cooler than that.
No,
right?
it does not.
Absolutely.
All right, Savannah, what do we got coming up?
We still do have an active radar south of Madison, Janesville near Beloit, and then moving into northern Illinois. So no severe weather, but those are definitely stronger storms, producing nickel-sized hail and about 40-mile-per-hour winds. We could see some more showers and storms later in the day, hot for Father's Day and beyond.
All right, stay with us, folks. We're back right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Arby's Deluxe Burger. Have you ever seen such a well-crafted burger? Oh, Arby's Big Cheesy Bacon Burger. Have you ever seen such a... Arby's, we have the meats.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Top Notch Movers for Best Moving Company. Vote for Top Notch Movers and all your favorites online today.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees.
Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $300 off any tablet.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Floors for Less for Best Flooring. Vote for Floors for Less and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com. Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Schmidt's Auto for Best Towing Company. Vote for Schmidt's Auto and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
The biggest steak sale ever is this Thursday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Save big on delicious New York strips, bacon-wrapped sirloin fillets, and mouth-watering ribeyes. This sale is huge, and so is our dad-sized 25-ounce Big T T-bone. For the best steaks around at the best prices around. Don't miss the biggest steak sale ever, Thursday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Broadway at Overture Center. See the best of Broadway. Subscribe at overture.org.
Looks like they finally got rid of that trip hazard. They pump it full of mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Where are the patched holes? Where's the splashed mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Concrete lifting technologies can quickly raise and level any concrete surface using cutting-edge foam technology made in Wisconsin. Fast and accurate and eco-friendly.
How did those guys do it? Where are the holes? Where's the mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including the Del Bar for Best Restaurant and 4 other exciting categories in food and drink. Vote for the Del Bar on MadisonMagazine.com.
Right now, a Supreme Court decision on mobile voting and what that means for the upcoming election.
Plus, where Donald Trump will be campaigning in Wisconsin next week and why it's significant.
Most of the stronger storms moving out of here, but we'll talk about where we could see some severe weather later this afternoon.
Good Thursday morning, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Shane Hogan. Thanks for joining us. Well, quite a different view of outside there from the tower cam. Those clouds are moving right out.
We had a line of storms hit Dane County probably about 45 minutes ago. Totally different scene outside. Meteorologist Savannah Brito is keeping an eye, though, on some severe weather that could be possible today. Savannah.
Yeah, guys, I think the best chance of severe weather later in the day is going to be along the Illinois-Wisconsin border and off towards the lake, maybe Kenosha. So, you know, far southeastern portions of the viewing area and then more confined across northern Illinois. We still do have one cell that we're watching pretty much moving out of here into Rock, eventually Walworth County and northern Illinois. But this cell moving kind of just to the west of Beloit right now has had a history of producing 40-mile-per-hour winds and also nickel-sized hail. So these really not weakening a whole lot. We did see one severe thunderstorm warning several hours ago now. This little thing of blue, that's the current hail on this. It was more prominent a little bit ago, now decreasing. But winds also something to note. Out of pretty much all these storms that moved across southern Wisconsin and the heavy rains, lots of the area saw between about 1.5 inches up to 2 inches. This does include yesterday evening and and what we saw early this morning. The green color, or the lighter greens, about 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch, but you can see near Partyville where the green's a little bit darker. That's about 1/2 an inch. Madison just checking into around 1 inch of rain. South of Prairie du Sac and near the Dells about 2 inches of rainfall. So these rainfall rates have really been packing the punch through the morning, and we do have another chance of potentially some stronger storms later in the day. I'll show where those best chances are going to be, though, this afternoon and early evening coming up a little later.
Okay, Savannah, thank you very much. More severe weather elsewhere in the country. In Florida, several counties are currently under a state of emergency.
Yeah, take a look at this video here. It shows just one of multiple communities across the southern part of Florida experiencing life-threatening flooding, leaving drivers stranded across the region. Thankfully, as of right now, those floods have not killed anyone, but millions are under flood watches.
After the rain, we do have heat headed our way this weekend, and it could have a big impact on folks who are prone to migraines. New research suggests heat worsens migraine symptoms. High temperatures, pressure changes, and intense sunlight can all trigger a migraine attack. But symptoms vary here. They include unbearable head pain, up to nausea, even vomiting. There are ways to manage and prevent a possible attack. Just remember the word SEEDS. S for sleep, sticking to a regular schedule can help. E for eating, don't skip meals, make sure you're hydrated. Another E for exercise, and D for diary. You should keep track of what you know triggers your symptoms. And finally, S for stress management, since stress often triggers migraines.
Now, it's not just migraines that the weather affects. A review of hundreds of studies suggests climate change is also affecting our cardiovascular health. The research in JAMA Cardiology finds extreme temperatures and hurricanes are strongly linked with increased cardiovascular disease and death. Older adults and people of color are disproportionately impacted.
We now know whether we'll be seeing mobile voting sites across our state in the upcoming election. The Wisconsin Supreme Court is keeping a ban in place on the use of mobile voting sites. The court ensured that municipalities can use them the way they have been using them since 2016 to decide where early voting sites should be. They just can't use mobile sites like Racine did in 2022 when it allowed people to cast ballots in a van that traveled around the city.
And speaking of Racine, former President Donald Trump will be there next week. The Trump campaign says he'll be in the city next Tuesday. Trump will be holding a rally on how he thinks President Biden is failing Wisconsin. This will be Trump's first visit to the Badger State since becoming a convicted felon. It's his third trip to Wisconsin this year. The last time the president was here, he was also in Racine. At that time, President Biden announced a $3.3 billion investment from Microsoft to build a new artificial intelligence facility. That's located on the same site where Trump broke ground on the failed Foxconn factory in 2018. That project had promised thousands of jobs, but never materialized.
And today, the First Lady will be in Wisconsin. Dr. Jill Biden will be in Green Bay. She's launching the Seniors for Biden-Harris program to engage older voters across the country. Dr. Biden will be speaking at a political event in the afternoon before she heads off to Duluth. These visits come as polls show Trump and Biden are neck and neck among registered voters in Wisconsin.
Meanwhile, President Biden is overseas for the G7 summit. While there, Biden is meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The two will sign a long-term security agreement that commits the U.S. to helping Ukraine for 10 years. The U.S. is expected to promise a continuation of training Ukraine's armed forces, producing weapons and sharing intelligence. However, the agreement will not commit U.S. troops directly to Ukraine's defense against Russia.
While he's abroad, the president's administration is facing a lawsuit. The ACLU is suing over Biden's executive action on the southern border. That action bans migrants from crossing illegally when seeking asylum when entries reach a daily threshold. The ACLU says Biden's policy is legally indistinguishable from Trump's, which a federal court did halt. A White House spokesperson says the action is within the administration's authorities. That's not all the White House is dealing with this morning. U.S. officials are also closely watching a small fleet of Russian ships and a submarine that arrived yesterday in Cuba. Officials say the military exercises will include flights from Russian bombers along our east coast. The Pentagon is stressing the exercises are no surprise. Officials expect the ships to remain in the area through the summer and possibly make a stop in Venezuela.
Back here in Wisconsin, a powerful message on criminal justice is coming to the Overture Center. The Black Men Coalition of Dane County is bringing a play called The Kernel of Truth to Madison. It's about the struggles people who are or who have been incarcerated are facing. Some members of the production have been formerly incarcerated themselves. Now, this is just more than a week after 9 people were charged for their roles in the deaths of two inmates at the Waupun prison.
There's stuff going on in the state of Wisconsin right now in the prison system. And so it's a right now piece that really speaks hard of what people are going through. It really sheds light on many different factors in the prison system, the redemption, some of the abuse, some of the misjustices. You know, I, for one, am formerly incarcerated, and so I fully understand.
The play will show at 2 and 7 o'clock Saturday evening. Tickets are still available at the Overture Center's website.
We are currently in the most dangerous driving time of the year for teenagers. Every year, more than 2,000 teen drivers die in car crashes. 30% of them happen between Memorial Day and Labor Day. Driving distractions like phones, other passengers, simply reaching down for something can lead to those crashes. For the parents out there, you know your teens don't always listen to what you say, but they do pay attention to how you act.
A lot of parents say, my kids don't listen to me. They don't listen to what I say. That may be true, but they watch what we do. We as parents have a responsibility to be good role models. We've got to be safe drivers.
You should still try and talk to your teen about driving safely this summer. For more information, some resources, you can head to the National Road Safety Foundation's website. We have a link up at this story on channel3000.com. And today is the last day the Madison West DMV will be open on Excelsior Drive. It's moving to a new location on South Park Street on Friday. There it will become the Madison Southwest DMV. The new location is within blocks of the Madison Metro South Transfer Point, and it's on the new North-South Bus Rapid Transit route. The Madison West DMV is going to close a little later today at 4:45.
All right, to the NBA Finals now. The Boston Celtics are just one game away from winning their franchise's 18th championship. Boston beat the Dallas Mavericks last night, 106-99. Stars Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown combined for 61 points, leading the Celts to that all-important third win of the series. Here's a crazy stat for you. Teams that lead 3-0 in a series are 156-0 all-time in NBA history, meaning Boston's got a great chance to win this one. Boston will go for the sweep tomorrow night. Game 4 tips at 7:30 on ABC.
6:39 happening tonight. It's the Madison Night Market.
Yeah, that's right. More than 100 local artists and vendors will be selling their products. And this year, the night market's expanded to North Carroll and West Mifflin on the square. It originally was only on State and Gilman. So if you're looking to head out and shop local, the market is open from 5 until 9.
Have you been?
I have not been. Something I've wanted to do, though. So maybe I'll get out there tonight.
Tonight's the night. Weather's looking okay for it.
All right, let's hope so. Savannah, you want to give us a look about what to expect for the rest of the day?
Yeah, guys, good morning. We do have one cell still affecting the Janesville areas just directly to the east of Janesville, but more storms potentially later in the day. We'll time those out coming up.
Chevy Truck's advanced camera technology lets you see over, under, through, and any other direction you may need. Up to 8 available cameras and 14 views, so you can focus on the view that really matters. Don't miss a thing. Chevy's got you. Qualified lessees can get this 2024 Silverado for around $449 a month. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
I'm Megan Tim, Director of Community Health at SSM Health. You may know us as healthcare providers, but we live here too. And as good neighbors, we know our community thrives when we take care of each other. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are sharing the keys to health. Watch for our expert information and advice on air, online, and at fun local events. Join SSM Health and News 3 Now, and together we'll unlock a healthier community by taking time for kids.
Everyone has their own idea of what fitness means to them. Here's what it means to us. We believe fitness can be more than exercise, that it can build a better tomorrow. It can change how you feel. It can build more than muscle. It can build community. And no matter what your reason, the common goal is simple. It's for a better tomorrow. Join us for a better tomorrow.
Fight the bite and take back your yard. Trust your trained local mosquito squad of South Central Wisconsin to defend against backyard pests. Our pioneered barrier treatment is backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. If a mosquito or tick is peskier than the rest, we will apply another treatment. The season's short in Wisconsin. Don't let mosquitoes and ticks make it any shorter. Call your local mosquito squad of South Central Wisconsin for a free quote. In less than 30 minutes, you'll be on your way to being outside all day.
Hi, I'm Fiona Rataj with the League of Women Voters of Dane County. Here are 3 things to know. Make sure you are registered to vote at your current address. You can check or register at myvote.wi.gov. If you do not have a Wisconsin driver's license or state ID, you can register to vote with your municipal clerk by completing the registration form on MyVote. Absentee ballots must be requested.
3 things to know, part of News 3 Now's 3 Cares Community Impact.
Sunday after the Tony Awards, for a couple struggling to start a family.
There were a lot of hard nights. There were a lot of tears.
But the path they traveled became part of their story of hope.
I could see myself reading a story just like this to my child.
I'll show you how a Sun Prairie man's late night vision inspired his next chapter to do something good.
Our family is special and precious to us. And this book allows us to help tell that story.
Sunday on News 3 Now at 10.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Moving forward.
Welcome back, folks. This morning we're taking a look at some of the storm pictures that you sent us last night. Take a peek at Lake Mendota. This was taken by Kent Burton off the east shore. You can see that shelf cloud causing quite an ominous scene over the water here. Now this next one's from Lisa Ever. This is in Sauk County. A couple of shelf clouds here. Just beautiful pictures, although maybe a little scary in the moment. One more here. This is out of Richland County. We actually had several photos out of Richland County area. Seems like that was a pretty scary situation. A lot of high winds. My parents are about 45 minutes away from Richland Center, and they said when it came through Highland, it was a little scary.
They felt it, yeah. All right, well, let's see what we're in store for today. Meteorologist Savannah Brito is here with your first warned weather. Savannah, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, most of the storms and showers that we saw, we got a lot of rain yesterday and winds. We also saw a line of showers and thunderstorms, even one lone severe thunderstorm warning about 2 hours ago now at this point in time. But that one cell is still moving over just to the southeast of Janesville near Clinton, also moving out of Rock County into Walworth County, also northern Illinois. That's where most of the activity is at this point in time early this morning. Does have a history of producing nickel-sized hail and also 40-mile-per-hour winds. So not enough for the National Weather Service to issue a severe thunderstorm warning, but it is a stronger storm moving out of southern Wisconsin now at this point in time. But like I said, lots of wind and lots of rain. We've seen about anywhere between 0.2 of an inch near Partyville or just southeast of Partyville. Madison, for the most part, anywhere between 1/2 inch up to 1.5 inches near Prairie du Sac, 2 inches. You can see where the purple colors are, or this darker shade of blue. That's all where areas got about anywhere from 1 inch up to 2.5 inches of rain. So we did see a lot of rain from these storms, and like I mentioned, wind. We could still see a few stronger storms later in the day. The Storm Prediction Center did shift this a little further north. Does include Madison, but I still think the better chance and the storms are really going to fire off or gain strength as that cold front does approach further into southern Wisconsin and really cause issues potentially by northern Illinois, that Wisconsin-Illinois border. So most, if not all, of the severe weather should stay below or south of Madison and across northern Illinois. This is what one of the models look like, showing some stronger storms potentially moving in the area around lunchtime or just about an hour after that between noon and 1 p.m. But look, this radar scan does really show where that basically slight risk and maybe a little bit stronger storms towards the lake gaining strength after they do pass Madison and southern Wisconsin into northern Illinois. That's why the Storm Prediction Center does have the best chance just to our south. So something to watch for later in the day. I do think we're going to have to deal with gusty winds and some heavy rain, maybe some isolated hail, kind of like what we saw this morning with that secondary line that potentially could move through later this afternoon. We're drying out after that. That's good news. Early this morning, temperatures were around 70, falling a little bit now, but still a very mild start to the day. Mid to upper 60s, 66 in Madison, 68 in Oregon, and 66 in Middleton. We are going to see temperatures warm, though, into the mid to upper 80s today. A little cooler for your Friday and Saturday Thursday, so we get a break from the heat and humidity somewhat. Saturday, 76, that's when humidity levels are going to decrease even more, but they'll be back by Sunday with a high close to the 90-degree mark, so it's going to be pretty hot. Father's Day is on Sunday, and we could see some scattered storm skies.
All right, Savannah, thank you very much. Okay, we are outside this morning with a couple of visitors, a couple of surprise guests, talking all things Brewers baseball.
Yeah, that's right. This morning we are joined by, of course, Marty Wronski, who is the COO of the Milwaukee Brewers. Marty, thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
See, you brought some friends as well.
I did, indeed. I travel in packs.
That's awesome.
What a party. This is great.
We got Josh and the racing sausages playing a little game of bags, or cornhole, if that's what you call it. So, Marty, we're talking a lot about some of the initiatives the Brewers are taking place in this upcoming summer weekends here. One of them, play ball. Why is that so important to you and the team?
It's one of my favorite events. So this is play ball weekend across baseball and for the Brewers. So at Barron Park this weekend, we will have about 1,000 kids in to do a free clinic. So kids from all over the state of Wisconsin, you can jump online. There's still a few spots left, so you can jump online and sign up. But come on out. We've got some players out. Brandon Woodruff will be out. Perkins will be out. We've got some alums that'll be out teaching the kids, playing with them, and having a fun weekend. And then, of course, we're in town this weekend. So come celebrate Father's Day at the ballpark as well. But really, that play ball weekend, getting the youth more and more involved in baseball is something really important.
Perfect way to celebrate Father's Day. You have a lot of initiatives going on this summer. Wisconsin First Fridays, I love this idea.
Yeah, Wisconsin First Fridays is a big one, and we, again, reaching out across the entire state of Wisconsin. I'm from northern Wisconsin, so I'm like, I need those folks to come on down and celebrate with us. But Wisconsin First Fridays, first Friday of every month, 50% off Brewers tickets for all Wisconsinites.
Cool. Awesome.
Wisconsinites only.
That's right.
But for all Wisconsinites, yes.
Heard you loud and clear.
Shane's a Chicagoan. Get out of here.
Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on to the next topic. But we've also celebrating Superfan, and we're celebrating our hometown champions. So if people can jump online. If you have crazy friends who love the Brewers, we love them too. So jump online, nominate them. They can throw out a first pitch, tickets to the game. If you have a hometown champion, a firefighter, a rescue person that is in your family or has done something for you, same exact thing. Come on, nominate them, throw out a first pitch. And this is, again, the whole state we are reaching out to in these efforts.
Yeah, our Josh Breider, of course, highlights so many of our own heroes here in the 608. And it's great that this is not just a Milwaukee thing, right? I mean, we have so many great communities here in our neck of the woods. And, Milwaukee's not that far, so they can get to the game.
I got here in like an hour and 11 minutes. It was amazing. But no, it was early, but no, that's exactly it. We love our hometown, but we are Wisconsin's team, and we can't wait to have more and more join us.
Okay, I have to see who's winning right now. Josh, how you holding up over here?
Well timed, Chorizo. That's right.
They're showing me up.
Are they?
I have clear vision,
Josh,
they don't,
maybe it's
and they're doing pretty well. I know. I think you look a little restrained today. A little restrained.
We could get you dressed up as a sausage.
Chorizo's hot. The chorizo is hot.
We'll see what happens in the race this weekend. That might be a foreboding.
Hey, Marty, we talked on opening day at AmFam, and there were about a lot of the changes at the ballpark. How are those going, and what are the fans' feedback so far?
It's incredible. The 3rd Street Market Hall Annex. If you guys have not tried the food,
Josh got a good look at that food.
It is incredible. And the extension again from downtown Milwaukee over to the ballpark is huge. Fans are loving it. It's really become a cool hangout for folks. Just a gathering place in the ballpark, which is one of the things that's so important for all of us right now. But things are great. The team's playing amazingly. We are home this weekend. We've got Father's Day, the great Brewmaster shirt giveaway. Awesome. Sal Frelick's first bobblehead on Saturday. So you can come out, play ball in the morning, come for the game.
Yeah.
It'll be a great
And come for the sausages.
And watch the sausage race.
Come on.
All right.
Watch
They're taking down
Shane, Lee, and Marty over here.
Oh, you want us to give it a toss?
One shot. You got to take one shot.
All right.
Here. Thank you. Let me see that one, too.
You better make it a good one here.
I'm pretty gosh darn good. You guys go first.
We didn't even get to stretch.
All right.
You
ready? I say it's all about the follow-through, but I don't know how this is going to go. No, I'm Marty.
You're embarrassing me. She's not on my team.
All right. In the heels.
Backstop for you.
Oh.
See, it was just too much.
It's the heels.
All right, I'm tossing.
All right, let's go. Follow through, Shane. Oh, see, you know what?
Right.
Style points. All right, we're gonna do it one more.
We're done. Marty,
thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Thanks, sausages.
Yeah,
Great
sausages
job.
showed us up this morning.
All right, we will be back here on News 3 Now this morning right after this.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Up to 60% off list at the 4th of July blowout at Slumberland Furniture. Explosive deals everywhere. Like this classic sofa in 3 colors. Or a Chase sofa for just $5.98. Recline and save for just $3.99. Get this incredible deal, head-up base and 8-inch mattress, just $4.99 for both. Plus, our 365-night sleep guarantee. What a sale. The 4th of July blowout at Slumberland Furniture.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Summer House Grill and Bar for Best Outdoor Dining, Best Place with a View, and Best Bloody Mary. Vote for Summer House Grill and Bar on MadisonMagazine.com.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Don't burn up your money on high energy bills. Get new energy-efficient windows from Champion. Stay cool and save 35% off new Champion windows. Plus, get an extra $100 off every window. The more you buy, the more you save.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. And your Ford dealer is the place to start. With a full lineup of vehicles and available powertrains. Get your ideal combination of power and capability with gas, hybrid, or all electric. But more important than the power you choose is what you choose to do with it.
Choose FlexBuy on Escape and get 1.9% APR financing for 66 months plus $1,000 FlexBuy cash. Only at your local Wisconsin Ford dealer.
We wanted to be able to enjoy all 4 seasons, and patio enclosures helped us make that dream come true.
The one and only patio enclosures.
Whether someone is across the neighborhood, across the street, or across the room, you have the power to make them feel right at home. Ritz, a taste of welcome.
Arby's understands if you need a steak knife to get into these supremely stacked burgers. But don't forget, teeth are just mouth knives. Arby's, we have the meats.
Need help with a consumer issue? Contact News 3 Now's Call for Action.
Welcome back. 6:54, time for the morning sprint.
A Lone Rock man is dead after a motorcycle crash from over the weekend. 51-year-old Darrell Mead Sr. was thrown from his motorcycle along Highway 151 near County Road YD, north of Mineral Point. He was found lying in the median. He was taken to the hospital with injuries but died Wednesday. This crash remains under investigation.
A La Crosse County man is charged for the death of his wife. 36-year-old Zachary Fritz was charged with first-degree intentional homicide. His wife was found dead Monday in the town of Shelby with stab wounds and bite marks on her face. Fritz claims she killed herself. A judge has ordered a $1 million cash bond.
The Wisconsin Better Business Bureau is warning people about a growing scam. It involves a contractor showing up at your door claiming that your driveway needs repair. They will try to haggle a price with you and then take a large fee up front. Once the transaction is complete, the contractor will do unprofessional or low-quality work or no work at all.
2 young girls are dead after an ATV crash. They're identified as 11-year-old Mesa Frayden Hayden and 7-year-old Kennedy Harris, both of Oshkosh. The Winnebago County Sheriff's Office says their ATV collided with a car in the town of Utica Tuesday. The 43-year-old driver had minor injuries and is cooperating with the investigation.
The Wisconsin Supreme Court is keeping a ban on the use of mobile voting sites in place for now, but the court also ensured municipalities can use the same method in place since 2016 to decide where early voting sites should be. They just can't use mobile sites like Racine did in 2022 when it allowed people to cast ballots in a van that traveled around the city.
Dr. Jill Biden will be in Green Bay today. She's launching the Seniors for Biden-Harris program meant to engage older voters across the nation. Dr. Biden will be speaking at a political event in the afternoon before she heads off to Duluth.
Most of those stronger storms that were showing up on radar all across southern Wisconsin moving out of the area now, a high of 85. We could see a chance of isolated storms though later today. I think all of the severe weather, that's mostly going to be confined to the border though and down towards northern Illinois. That's where the best chance of severe, even stronger storms are going to be later. It's not impossible that we see one or a couple lone ones across southern Wisconsin, especially towards Kenosha and Watertown. 85 is your high today. Down to 80 Friday, and then a hot Father's Day. Humidity levels are going to increase. It'll be humid, and we have a chance of storms. So, sorry for all the dads out there.
All right, Savannah
Celebrate
Brito.
Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Have a great Thursday, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us.